Hey everybody, today I'm going to show you guys the most accurate trading filter that I've run into so far. That's great for scalping and day trading. It's a very simple yet effective trading strategy. You can use it for swing trading, and you can use it on Forex, crypto, and on stocks options. I'm going to be explaining the indicators used in this strategy, and we'll also have a look at examples for short and long trade. And we're also going to look at some false signals, so make sure to watch the video till the end. Disclaimer: this video is not meant to be financial advice. It is only for your information. So now that that's out of the way, let's get right into it. So firstly, I'm going to be using TradingView. Regarding the charts on this strategy, I like to use the 15-minute time frame, and we're going to be using the regular candlesticks for this strategy. Now, let's talk about the indicators we're going to use for this strategy. The first indicator we're going to use is called Trend Meter. So Trend Meter indicator consists of 3 different trend meters and a trend bar, which are used to confirm trend of the price action. The second indicator we're going to use is the EMA, the exponential moving average. EMAs are commonly used in conjunction with other indicators to confirm significant market moves and to gauge their validity. For traders who trade intraday and fast-moving markets, the EMA is more applicable. Quite often, traders also use EMAs to determine a trading bias, so only these 2 indicators are required for this strategy. If you guys are finding this video interesting, make sure to like the video and subscribe to my channel to show your support. And of course, hit the bell so that you get a notification when I upload a cool strategy. So when you load up TradingView, this is what it's going to look like on regular candlesticks and the 15-minute time frame. Now we're going to add the indicators that I've explained before. For this, we'll go in the Indicators tab and search Trend Meter. This one right here, by LIJ_MC. We'll add that, so this indicator is a combination of a lot of popular indicators. So if you go into the settings, you can see exactly what it's got. This indicator contains so many indicators. It's got the MACD, it's got the RSI, it's got the crossover of the moving averages, it's got the EMAs. You can see it's got a lot of things that you know you'd put in separately for different filters. So one of the things that I love about this particular trading indicator is that when all of these line up, the accuracy is absolutely amazing. Now we're going to add our second indicator. We'll go back into indicators and type in EMA, the exponential moving average. We'll add that and change a few settings for this one. So we'll click on settings, and in inputs, we're going to change the length to 200. And in style, I like my EMA color to be white and a little bit thicker. This is what your chart is going to look like when you're done setting up the indicators. So now let's get into the strategy. So let's see the rules for a buy trade. First of all, we want the price action to be above the 200 EMA line if we're looking for a buy trade. Secondly, for a long trade, everything on the trend meter needs to be green, including all the dots and the 2 baselines. You can still get in a buy trade if your trigger candle opens below the EMA, but closes above the 200 EMA. Now the rules for the short trade. First of all, we want the price action to be below the 200 EMA line. All the rules for short trade are going to be exactly opposite to the rules for a long trade. Now, if we are looking for a short trade, everything on the trend meter needs to be red, including all the dots and the 2 baselines. This will basically be our trigger to get in for the trade. And similarly, you can also still get in a short trade if your trigger candle opens above the EMA but closes below the 200 EMA. Now that we have gone through the rules for a short and long trade for this strategy, let's have a look at some examples for this. Firstly, we'll look at an example for a long trade. Here we can see that all the dots and lines are green over here, and the price action is above the 200 EMA. So this will be a good long trade. We would get in at the next candle and put our stop loss below the recent swing low, keeping our risk to reward ratio 1 to 1.5. And as you can see, this trade will close in profit. This strategy is great for beginners and also for advanced users. And I use it all the time to come up with some of my trades and stuff like that. So the main key to look out for is when the price action is above the 200 EMA. We're looking for buy opportunities to go long. I often get asked on what platform I trade cryptocurrency. I do this on the exchange Bybit. It's an easy-to-use platform on which you can open buy and sell positions. In addition, you can use a 4-price layout on which you can keep an eye on multiple prices at the same time. I put a link in the description so you can visit Bybit. They additionally have a bonus of over $3,000 that you can use to trade. Now we'll take a look at an example for a short trade. Here we can see that all the dots and lines are red over here, and the price action is below the 200 EMA. So this will be a good short trade. We would get in at the next candle and put our stop loss above the recent swing high, keeping our risk to reward ratio 1 to 1.5. So this position closes in profit too. Following the rules is very important because there are going to be many false signals, so it's very important for every single criteria to be fulfilled. As you can see here, price action is above the 200 EMA and all dots are also green, but the bar at the bottom is not green, so we would not get into this trade. So you've got to stay disciplined, because it's not about the quantity of trades, it's about the quality. Now we'll have a look at one more example for both short and long trade, so that you guys can understand the strategy properly. Firstly, we will look at an example for a long trade. Here we can see that all the dots and lines are green, over here, and the price action is above the 200 EMA, so this will be a good long trade. We would get in at the next candle and put our stop loss below the recent swing low, keeping our risk to reward ratio 1 to 1.5. And, as you can see, this trade will close in profit. Now we'll take a look at an example for a short trade. Here we can see that all the dots and lines are red over here, and the price action is below the 200 EMA. So this will be a good short trade. We would get in at the next candle and put our stop loss above the recent swing high, keeping our risk to reward ratio 1 to 1.5. So this position closes in profit too. So if you guys like this video, please do give this a thumbs up and let me know what you guys thought about this strategy. Also, make sure to backtest it yourself. I really like it, it's super effective, and you can use this to scalp day trades or swing trades. Hit the bell for future notifications, and I'll see you guys in the next one.